Pluribus 2010. We are I Am We Are. We're the social justice theater group on campus. We've spent the last week forming these skits based on experiences that we have had as well as our friends here at Gustavus. Please, 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 due to the serious nature of some of the themes in the show, keep your cell phones off, do not be texting, and without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Pluribus 2010.
Please don't tell anyone this, but sometimes when I'm really stressed out, like around finals, I listen to Justin Bieber.
Secretly, I wish my life was like Glee.
Please do not tell the guys on my floor this, but I pee in the shower.
All many people this, but my left nipple's pierced.
Don't tell anyone, but I still suck my thumb when I'm nervous.
Shh.
Sometimes I fart in public.
I still sleep with and talk to my baby Blanky.
I'll deny this if you ask, but I know everything about Lord of the Rings.
My friends have no idea, but I publish a webcomic.
I don't believe in God.
I love to wear granny panties.
Don't let anyone know, but I intentionally create awkward situations just so I can laugh at them.
I'm hiding now.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm obsessed with shoe shopping.
Okay, so I have to flush the toilet 3 times before I use it.
No one here knows this, but I've had the same guy break my heart 5 different times.
Please don't say anything, but financially, I really shouldn't be going to school here.
To lose weight, I don't eat lunch on weekdays, but please don't tell my friends.
I don't want to scare my new roommate, but I recently tried committing suicide.
I'm terrified my father will beat my sister again.
My mom has a drug addiction, and I've lived with my grandma my whole life. I love her, but sometimes I wish my mom could have been there to help me in.
This sounds so stupid, but I often get this sinking feeling that my family hates me and my friends just tolerate me. When my significant other says he loves me, I can't believe him. Don't tell anybody that.
Don't treat me any differently, but I'm not that close to my family, and my sister ignores me.
I wouldn't want this to get around, but I've had an abortion.
My friends don't know I was sexually assaulted.
Don't tell anyone, but I have an abusive father.
Don't let anyone know, but I'm gay.
I don't like to talk about it, but I'm outrageously paranoid that I'm going to get schizophrenia because my grandfather had it.
I may seem like a pretty conscious guy, but it's just a show to hide how self-conscious I feel with every move I make.
Please, don't tell anyone, but I'm scared as hell to be here.
Gusty, a definition from UrbanDictionary.com.
Gusty!
A student from a liberal arts college on top of a hill in St. Peter, Minnesota.
Gustavus almost exclusively attract affluent white teenagers from the suburban Minneapolis-St. Paul area.
Known for its athletic culture and exceptional cafeteria, these
Gusty!
live a fit lifestyle. They need good help to survive the windy Arctic climate.
Ugg boots and black North Face jackets are the protective uniform of choice for these female.
Gusties!
While male students prefer to drink,
Preferably Keystone Light.
until they are impervious to the cold.
Despite the weather,
Gusty!
Venture down the hill to local house parties most
Wednesday
Friday!
and
Saturday nights.
Other popular social events include
raiding the on-campus dive to pick up drunken freshmen.
blacking out at specific sporting events.
and creating theme parties such as
Golf Pros and Tennis Hoes! Special drinking holiday punctuate the year with
homecoming.
Bringing in the fall with Case It, the Saturday where each
Gusty!
Attempts to consume an entire 24-pack of beer in 24 hours.
Gusty!
Suggested usage.
Mankato State Student A.
Hey, bro, what do you say we drive up to Gustavus and party with some classy ladies?
Mankato State Student B.
Yeah, bro, let's do it. I'm lusty for a busty gusty.
I don't know about you, but I'm not about to let Urban Dictionary define my Gustavus.
When I found out my roommate was Asian, I thought she'd be like this.
Oh, hi. How are you? Oh, I'm so happy to meet you. You like math? I'm so good at math. You come down to the kitchen, I could fry rice for you. I teach you. When I found out my roommate was black, I thought she was something like this.
Hey, yo, homegirl, what your name is? We finna be roomies. But for real, though, how you doing? Is you trying to hit up the club tonight? Girl, I heard the dive be popping. Yeah, I know how to get low, and I know how to pop, lock, and drop it. Hey! When I found out that my roommate was Mexican, I thought that she'd be like this.
Hola, chica. I'm so glad to be here. These hips don't lie. I brought my tortilla maker so we can make tacos. And don't worry about cleaning the room, mommy. I got it. My boyfriend, Jose Cuervo. I'm mommy. Let's fiesta. When I found out my roommate was Jamaican, I thought he'd be something like this.
Nice to meet you, man. I just got this class schedule, but I don't have an herbs to roll in it. You know where I get them herbs? You know what herbs I be talking about, man. I need that Mary Jane. I need that kush. I need some weed. I need it for my allergies, man. I have big plans for Gustavus, you know, man. I plan to make this college the #1 in all of Minnesota for bobsled. You want to go? When I found out my roommate would be Minnesotan, I thought he'd be like this.
Hey there, it's pretty windy out there, huh? Well, I just love Gustavus. I'm 85% Swedish. My whole family is Swedish, except for my great-grandpa, who is Norwegian, but we don't talk about him. Actually, my mom wanted me to invite you to have lutefisk hot dish supper at her cabin about 5 hours north from here. You know, because it can get a little hard around the big city here. We thought our roommates would be like this, but boy, were we wrong.
Everyone stand in a line. Take each other's hands. Look at each other. These are your friends, your classmates, your community. This is Gustavus. Listen carefully and follow instructions. If your parents ever told you that you could be anything you wanted to be, step forward. If you have ever been ashamed or embarrassed of your clothes, your house, etc., take one step back. If you have ever tried to change your appearance, mannerisms, or behavior to avoid being judged or ridiculed, take one step back. If your parents took you to art galleries, sent you to summer camps, or private school, step forward. If you were raised in a single-parent household, take one step back. If you were raised in an area where there was prostitution, drug activity, or violent crime, take one step back. If your ancestors were forced to come to the U.S. against their will, take one step back. If you have health insurance, step forward. If you can bring your partner home without worrying about the reaction, step forward. If you can find an appropriate place of worship in town, step forward. If you were ever uncomfortable about a joke related to your race, ethnic group, gender, or sexual orientation, step back. If you were ever the victim of violence because of your race, ethnic group, gender, or sexual orientation, take one step back. If you still believe you can be anything you want to be, take one step forward. Look around. This is your community. Where do you stand?
2 weeks ago, found late stages of stomach cancer. I didn't even know he was sick. He died yesterday. And I couldn't be there, but I'm fine. Really, I'm fine. But I have to talk about it, you know. How am I supposed to explain this to my friends? They never knew my grandpa. They don't know me. They don't know my family. I don't think I can talk to anybody about this here. And how's my grandpa supposed to come up in conversation? Someone says, hey, how's it going? And I say, well, my grandpa died. No, I don't want to bother my friends. They're too busy with their activities and grades, and I don't want to worry them. They don't want a blubbering Megan on their shoulder when they have plenty of other things to do. No, I'll just get through my day and smile like I always do. I'll say, I'm fine when asked how I'm doing, and great when asked about my day. It'll be fine. They'll never know. Hey, Megan, how are you today? Fine, I'll sit quiet, okay?
Hey, Megan, how's it going?
Oh, thanks,
Oh,
fine.
hey, Megan,
How are you today? I'm fucking shitty, okay?
Depression has many faces. It isn't only suicidal thoughts.
When you take medication every day, people notice.
I think I'll just stay in and do homework tonight.
Once, I wanted to be the greatest.
Depression was never a big deal for me.
Depression has started to hurt the people I love the most.
I have not always been depressed.
I was always the happy girl.
Life is good. But
Once, I wanted to be the greatest. Making my hearing loud, staying away from the rubbish is just something I strive for. I remember thinking, Dr. Yeh, pretty good. I'm thinking that sort of thing, right?
So I got here.
Something to that way. Something I filled it up with emptiness and pain, and it made me feel lonely. What do I do? How could I possibly think I could be the greatest when I'm lucky enough to feel like I really know? I don't believe it. I know that. I feel that every day. What do I do? Stupid, but even that laser or that razor can hurt me.
And then I crashed. I crashed hard. And as I look back, all I remember is all those nights when all I could do was cry myself to sleep. But not too loudly. Wouldn't want my roommate to think I was weird or anything. Hey, thanks for listening.
Wow, I can't believe it's already been 3 months.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's been really kind of difficult getting used to all the changes in my schedule.
Yeah, and adjusting to having a roommate.
Oh, I can relate to that. I miss having alone time.
Yeah, alone time.
But you know, the frustrating part about that is my roommate is always in the room, so I can't ever find time to masturbate. Anyways, sorry guys. Let's watch a movie together?
Yeah. Oh, sure thing, Jasmine.
Oh my God, can you believe she said that masturbation? Who does that?
I don't know. I mean, it's gross. She probably has one of those, you know, pink, sparkly, bumpy. Oh my God, gross. Yeah.
I mean, what kind of movie do you think she wants to watch with us later?
You know, I don't really know. I mean, I have about 15 minutes till my roommate gets back, so I'm gonna go get some breakfast.
You know, I think she probably just wanted some alone time.
I saw a bolt of lightning pierce the sky the other night. It shined, illuminating the darkness around it. So strong, yet so thin. Thin.
What have you done to me? To us? Look around you. These 4 white walls aren't your dorm room. We're trapped. Trapped because of you. Your problem has locked us away in a prison cell of our own, look in the mirror, all I can see is
Beauty, health, you see a jawline, a flat stomach, perfection. Well, almost. We're not quite there yet, but if you give me one more month, I can lose those last 10 pounds. Just one more month and we'll be beautiful. I promise.
no, I don't see any of that. This jawline is nothing but sunken cheeks and baggy eyes. Our flat stomach is ribcage and hip bone. How can I let you do this? You fester in my mind, feeding off my insecurities like a parasite. You use my body as your main tool, a gimmick, in your perfectly crafted alternate reality of toil, control.
You don't understand. People would stare at us. Walking through Nobel, across Avenue Wall, it never stopped. It was like I could hear their thoughts screaming out at me. Bang! Ugly! Get some friends! Why didn't you play a sport?
That never happened. Nobody ever said anything about me.
Yes, they did. You ignored it. You ignored everything. But I knew that if we didn't lose some weight, we would never make friends. I did something different. I took control.
You call this control? Wake up. We're in a hospital. My body is failing, and now I can barely choke down 2 pieces of bread to provide it with any kind of sustenance. Do you think this makes Mom proud? With those tears of joy that rained from her face onto my frail body. What about her sister? Are you happy with the example you provided her? Are you happy now? You have destroyed me, my life. You have taken what was once a minor insecurity and turned it into my obsession. For the rest of my life, I will be haunted by the illuminating essence of a light I couldn't support on a body that was too shattered, too broken.
With each and every one of you about myself. It is something so great, I want to yell it from every window, write it on every wall, and wear it as a badge of honor upon my chest. I'm in love! It's such a wonderful sensation. For each moment, my heart is racing, my thoughts are constantly wandering, and my sole desire is to be with the one person on this planet who has ever made me feel this good. The best part for me is when I look into their eyes and see that my profound love is returned back to me with the same kind of, gosh golly, isn't this the best thing on the planet kind of expression in their face. It's just so wonderful. I've never felt any happier. Each day, from when I wake up until I go to sleep, my soul is brimming with joy. My partner's name is Logan, and he and I have been together for 6 months and 21 days. We're in love, and the way he makes me feel, I'd gladly spend the rest of my life with him.
Wants to come over that Friday before. Is that okay?
Ethan, I really don't have time to think about this. I'm working on 2 papers right as we speak.
Yeah. What are your papers on?
They're finals, really.
How did your piano jury go?
I told you that's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. Look, we don't have to talk right now. I understand you're busy, but you just want to tell me what you're stressed about?
I'm just stressed about the end of the semester. It has nothing to do with you. I need to get everything in order. I'm not going to survive the end of this.
I know, I'm sorry. How can I help?
Look, I cannot feel like that after I'm done talking to you because you're not here to hold me and you're way the hell up there and I'm
So
way...
then why did you say that this was work?
I don't know. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good night.
Hey!
Hey! Oh, you got that one.
Yep, about time.
So
I
I...
just-
Oh, no, you... Wait,
No,
oh, wait, okay,
here,
so I...
Go ahead. Oh.
Okay. I actually just wanted to say goodnight, so... Yeah.
Okay.
Well, bye.
Hi.
Hey, damn it.
Teacher. It's so good to talk to you in real people voice
Yeah,
again.
I know. What was that pic you just sent me?
It's just me missing you.
I just saw you 2 hours ago.
Oh.
It was fun moving you in, though.
Look, when am I going to see you again?
Oh, we'll figure it out.
I'm kind of worried.
Ethan, we can do this.
Yeah, you're right. Look, I should finish unpacking.
Okay, I've got some stuff to do. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Hey, are you still up?
Yeah, what is it?
Can you talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I just tried to slit my wrists.
Oh my God, Alex. Are you bleeding?
No. I mean, yes, but I think I stopped most of it.
Well, are you okay?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel so stupid.
It's okay. It's okay.
Please, just hold me.
I just want you to know that I love you.
Thank you.
Follow along and listen quite clear to learn of the wonderful world of the queer. Coming up next.
So what is racism? Well, there are so many different levels. I mean, there's the silly, oh my gosh, is that a real black person's afro? Can I touch it? And then there are the more ignorant moments. When you're sitting in a class full of white kids, and the professor asks you, this is during Black History Month, by the way, he asks you, the only black student in the class, to discuss the experience of being black in America. Better yet, there's the question, what's it like for black students at Gustavus? Hello? I am not all the black students on campus. And then, there are the moments that hurt the most. Like when racial slurs are written on private property and no one really does anything about it. Or when you try to make my workload easier than my classmates because you understand considering my background. Or when you offer food stamps because you understand my situation. And the worst, when I'm afraid to walk out of a dorm room because a black man was elected president. So you understand what? My situation? My background? You're assuming that I need you to make my life easier. Based on what?
Now I'm back again and here today because this is the right part of the play. Follow along and listen quite clear to learn of the wonderful world of the queer. First years might say, let's define LGP, BBTTQ&A. Our friends here on stage will
Go letter by letter.
Thank you. Our friends here on stage will go letter by letter until you can understand what I'm saying much better. So without further ado, let's meet our new friends to learn of this great new acronym.
L stands for lesbian, woman and woman, you see. Together we make love quite beautifully.
G's for gay, men and men in a way. They can jump, they can skip, they can do what they may.
P is pansexual.
Let's take a quick break and clear up, I shall, to define this new term, pansexual. Pansexual refers to the person that...
Their gender or sex.
That's right. Gender or sex, and they are different, in case you suspect. See, gender refers to...
What a person wants to identify. Perhaps man or woman are to categorize.
Yeah. And sex refers to...
The biological differences. Male is to penis, female is to...
Vagina, I got nothing for that.
Pansexual means they just love one another. Man or woman, male or female, it doesn't matter, my brother.
B is bi-curious, just testing the waters, seeing what's attractive. Kind of teeter-totters.
B, the second B is bisexual, dudes. They like men, they like women. And no, it's no crude.
D, transgender. It's no mind bender. So listen and be friendly to a man with a woman's identity. Or vice versa. It ain't gonna curse ya.
T is transsexual. They're going through a lot. Many physical procedures to change what they've got.
And last Q&A stands for queers and allies. We love them a lot, and we ain't telling lies. And so, now you know, you can shout out with glee.
L,
G, P,
B, B, T,
Q&A
is right for me.
I'm a Lutheran. I'm a pretty bad Lutheran. I don't act the way Lutherans are supposed to act, and I don't talk or think the way Lutherans are supposed to. But I have my relationship with Jesus, and really that's the only thing that I care about. I really don't give a care about what you guys think. I really don't care about what anyone thinks, because that relationship has brought me peace. I hope that each one of you can find your peace, wherever it lies.
I'm a Muslim. Don't worry, I'm not a terrorist. It's hard. Gustavus is a really good place to be, but it isn't always easy. Not everyone understands why I don't eat during the day sometimes, or why I have to leave class to pray sometimes. I believe in my faith, and I hope you can believe in me.
I have a fire inside me. A burning passion and a love for something beyond myself. A very real yet intangible beauty that permeates every cell in my body. It's my atheism. I came to Gustavus, a white, middle-class Lutheran boy, and I stand here before you today as a white, middle-class, atheist man. I've met so many different people through atheists and freethinkers here that really are able to understand me. And they're some of the most beautiful, passionate, understanding, and intelligent people I've ever met. My atheism is my most important characteristic.
So, I'm one of maybe 4.5 Jews here at Gustavus. I just love the traditions, the candles and the songs. There's something about knowing that I'm praying the same prayers that my great-great-great-grandparents prayed that makes me feel like I so deeply belong. But sometimes, I feel like people forget that other faiths exist. Like this one time, a lady left her purse in the cafeteria. And when I went to return it to her, she looked at me and said, "Thank you. That's just so Christian of you." What am I supposed to say to that?
Grace and peace from God our Father to you.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
Allahu Akbar.
Be reasonable and keep an open mind.
Amen.
Caitlin and I are always buddies when we go out to party. I mean, it's not like I'd go to a party alone anyway, but it's just common sense to stick together so that we are safe.
Oh, the girl with the short red skirt and high heels? Yeah, I saw her. We played beer pong together. It was pretty obvious that she had had a lot to drink.
He took me and he touched me.
I was not there for my girlfriend. Do you know how that feels? I got a call from one of her friends. We can't find Caitlin. What does that mean? You can't find her.
I was away for 2 seconds and she was gone. How much had she had to drink? Where the fuck is she? Did she leave? She wouldn't leave without me.
She was with a guy. I guess he was pretty touchy with her. He kept giving her free booze and she was practically hanging off of him.
Do these fucking officers even hear me? I had to take the breathalyzer. Campus safety had to take down the report. But who I am is not on that sheet. They didn't really listen.
I don't even know what to say. The worst part is no one knew. No one knew? If I was there, this wouldn't have happened. Things would have been different if I was there.
I didn't think anything of it. He took her to the bathroom. I thought she was just going to go throw up. I wasn't going to say anything. It wasn't my place.
It was right there on the report. I was assaulted. But that didn't matter as much as what house party was I at? What was I drinking? What was my BAC?
I found her there, on the floor. She was bleeding and broken, and I was too late. I was gone for 2 fucking seconds, and because of me, her body will be scarred for the rest of her life, and I can't make those scars disappear. It's all my fault, and there's nothing I can say, and nothing that I can do to make her pain go away.
This wasn't supposed to happen. Not to her.
Do these officers even see my pain? I don't want to tell campus security my story. It's not going to matter. They already called the cops to take me to detox. What about my shoes?
Hey Kate, it's Dad. Listen, I just wanted to let you know how much I really love you. And, I want you to give me a call because I need to process a couple of things with you. I had a chance to look over that police report, honey, and I'm really concerned that you reported this and nobody responded. And I need to kind of sort that part of it out. So I just want you to know I really love you. And I'm so proud of you. I'm glad you're okay. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
I've done a lot of things to try to feel better about my body. I have lost weight, I tried to get tan, I started running, and I even attempt to eat healthy. But no matter what I do, I still feel ugly and unattractive. But this summer, someone that I really, really trust told me that my body was perfect. Really, perfect. I was stunned. That idea hadn't even crossed my mind. But it did make me think. If someone else can love my body, maybe someday I can love my body too.
There are times when all I can do is criticize my body. It seems like there's always something. You know those days when the grass is just greener on the other side? It's like, if only I had her hair. It's so long and so beautiful. Or maybe I could be that girl. Her body is absolutely perfect. But then I realized people are never as perfect as I make them out to be. So it's not that I'm flawed and everybody else just got the lucky pick of the gene pool. It's just that everyone has their own problems to deal with, whether I can see that or not. So I'm learning that the grass is perfectly green and luscious right where I'm standing.
I feel limited by my body. I love being tall, but sometimes it feels like the different parts of my body are from different play sets. So I can build something that looks okay, but when it comes to playtime, things fall apart quickly. The awkward mega block in the Lego set of my body is my back. I've thrown it out twice since coming here, and when it comes to playtime, I have to babysit my inner child, but I just want to play.
Women, love your bodies, embrace your curves, be comfortable in your own skin. Yada, yada, yada. People who say that really piss me off. Easy for you to say love your body. You're thin, tall, long, wavy hair. Of course you're gonna love your body. My body? My body is my enemy. I'm too short, too thick, my legs aren't long enough, my boobs aren't big enough. I'm 5'1", which according to the height and weight chart means I should weigh between 105 and 118 pounds. I don't. I feel guilty every single time I eat. I take pills to burn fat faster. I picked up smoking, so I stopped eating. So sometimes I don't eat. I don't have a problem. I just want to get to that weight. 105. Then I'll stop. I will.
So I'm tattooed. Now that I'm standing here, that's incredibly evident. I love the way that my tattoos adorn my body. My hair is short, my voice would not be mistaken for Cinderella's, and so people think that they know me. The combination of all of these things together says biker chick. The girl you don't want to bring home, dangerous. Well, I'm not. This one, it's from a Tennyson poem, a poem. So instead of displaying my proclivity for jail time and rough sex, I'm just telling you that I like to read. My tattoos and piercings have liberated my body in a way that I love, but that's not all there is to me. So thanks, but you can keep your stereotypes.
My body is my own, and with it, I'm able to do so many incredible things. Recently, I've become obsessed with pushing my body to do things I never knew I could before. For instance, I love running. I love learning to write with my left hand. I love learning a new dance move and seeing how it fits with my body. With our bodies, we have the opportunity to see, smell, touch, hear, and taste. How amazing. So you may think that I'm a little curvy, but how many of you can do the splits?
Gusties are all supposed to be perfect and fit. Bullshit. This is what bodies at Gustavus look like.
Depression. Cô hai kia, ya cô lúc ping lại ya cô đâu bây phong như bùa gì, nhà này nó trong đua的是你只中的，Queen中 better，但是你只中的，我怎么了？我都看下跌，我年头不自己去保护，我怎么了？我都看下跌，我phong như去保护要能得，是，结果还到来的，擦擦擦过，擦擦擦过，但是你只中的。
I've been out for 2 years. Yes, I happen to be lesbian, a big one. And my, oh my, do I love it. All the women, the flowy hair, the sweet perfume, I know I'm normal, right? I like sex. No, I love sex. And you do too. I'm normal, right? I love the butterflies I feel in my stomach every single time I see my girl smile. You do that when you see your partner too, right? I'm normal, right? So, not everyone understands
they just kind of fell on my door and ripped it off by accident.
I mean, whatever. If she wants to be gay, I guess in the end it's her choice.
Well, it's not my choice, but it doesn't matter what he thinks. At least he's trying to understand.
All gay people are going to hell. That's my piece, Toby.
Oh, that? No, that doesn't bother me at all. I don't even know her. It doesn't matter what she thinks. So my parents call it a problem, but they don't really mean it. And my dad tried to set me up with some guy, but he probably just forgot I was gay, right?
Did you hear about that girl who wasn't allowed to go to prom because she wanted to bring her girlfriend?
What? That doesn't bother me. It didn't even happen to me. It was in a whole different state. It doesn't matter. So someone yelled, "Fucking dyke," out of a car window. I guess I was looking pretty butch that day. It doesn't matter what they say. They're just immature. I'm normal, right? What? Why are you staring at me? Stop staring at me! I'm normal! I'm normal! Right?
A group of Gustavus students vandalized MLK Day posters in the residence halls. They changed MLK to KKK.
A group of Gustavus students threw a gay man in the snow outside the chapel and called him things like gay and homo.
A group of Gustavus students yelled, "Go eat some rice," to several Hmong students climbing the hill to campus.
A group of Gustavus students stamped swastikas in the snow in the Euler courtyard and outside the chapel, several times during consecutive semesters.
A Gustavus student was told by her floor mates that her kind didn't belong here.
Nigger.
Spick, cunt,
What do you want me to do? I didn't say those things. I'm not the one doing those things, so what the hell do you want me to do? I mean, I know hate happens. I know people are racist and bigoted and whatever. Everyone knows that. But this is Gustavus. This shouldn't happen here. And even if it does, I can't do anything about it. Everyone always tells you one person can change the world. Well, that's bullshit. I can't fight this type of hate. It's too big. And anyways, it's not my problem. I'm not racist. I don't draw swastikas in the snow. It's not me. I'm only one person. I'm only one. I am only one.
But still, I am one.
I cannot do everything.
But still I can do something.
And because I cannot do everything,
I will not refuse to do the something that I can do.
So what can we do?
Speak.
silence allows hate to fester and grow, and apathy, just not giving a shit, is contagious. Silence is one of the worst and most persistent forms of violence.
Speak out when you see hate. Speak out against fag.
Nigger.
Bitch. Speak out against complacency and silence.
Speak even if it's the hardest thing you have to do.
Speak because you have a mouth to do it and a heart that wants to be heard.
Speak because you've been hurt. Speak because you are loved.
Speak because you are strong.
Because you're scared.
Because you should.
Speak, because you're a revolutionary.
Because you're a student.
Because you are a member of this community, and there are people surrounded around you that need to hear your voice.
Speak because hate happens, but here at Gustavus, we do not watch hate happen quietly.
I am only one.
But still, I am one.
I cannot do everything.
But still, I can do something.
And because I cannot do everything,
I will not refuse to do something I can do.
Please exit. Thank you for coming to IMWR's production of Pluribus Gustavus.
make sure you take the time to spend quite a bit of time talking with your trustee greeter and your faculty or staff advisor, and have a conversation about the content of the performance tonight. Please exit to the door to your left on this side and to your right on this side. Thank you for coming, and find your greeter.